Welcome to the episode number 29 of the swing trading series. While I'm making this video, markets are bleeding right now. I thought of taking you guys to one of my old trades where I held my ground for months. My name is Apurv and I'm a full-time swing trader, and this is what I do whole day. With just 1.5 lakh rupees deployed, I made over 40,000 rupees. This is not some hype. The setup, the psychology, maybe it's an old trade, but it still works till date. It was a clean 1:3 risk reward ratio trade, no chasing, no guessing, and this one shows you exactly how patience pays off. Because right now, when most of the people are panicking that the markets are bleeding, the perfect time to learn and build something. And if you have not watched the other 28 episodes where I have break down my old trades and showed my setups, and you guys must follow me on my Telegram where I have shared the whole playlist in a proper manner. Okay, let's go to the P&L first. CDSL, the buy average you guys can see, the sell average 42,000 rupees in total was made. 30% I have booked in this particular trade. Let's break down. This is the initial structure that was there. It was creating slightly lower lows, and then there was a sharp low created by the market, and you guys can see the market structure wise there was a higher low, higher high formation that the stock was making. Now this was last year in 2023 that the stock was doing. Now what I did at that time was I threw a counter trend line like this. Initially my counter trend line went like this, and now I saw that how the stock gave a fake breakout of this area, right? So whenever there's a fake breakout, you guys can always tell why it is a fake breakout, because at this area you guys can see the candle strength is not that strong. Okay, so I want something like a powerful candle. You guys can see this is a powerful candle, right? And then you guys can see this one is a powerful candle, and this one is a huge candle. I would not say this is a powerful candle. It's like overstretched. Two candles equal to this is a powerful candle, right? So that's the whole plan here. So I want something like that here. So I will just slowly and steadily adjust it because that's not what I wanted. And that's Friday with increased volumes, amazing volumes. You guys can see the volumes have increased. The stock has broken out of this particular counter trend line. So it was looking amazing at that time. What I do is I go through all the charts again on weekend, and if I find any good trades, then I implement that thing on the Monday morning. So what happened the next day was it opened, and the moment it opens up, so that's why my entry is exactly at this area. Now you will see the stock is currently trading at 650. Now if this price is 650 for now, but you saw that it was 1200, so you guys can see that the stock later on in its momentum later on the stock got split into 2:1. So that's why my entry was exactly at this area Monday morning. Okay, it was not here, otherwise I would have got 1 to 2% more in this trade. But yeah, that was my trade. So I kept a 10% stop loss initially, and my target for this particular trade initially was 1:2. That was my initial target. Okay, now the Monday morning it opens, and that is my entry. I've entered the stock at this area. Now let's see what happens the whole month, because it took me 2 months to gather this particular profit. Now I went with 1.5 lakhs exactly at this area. This is what I'm talking about. If you can handle this candle, because you are saying that my stop loss is this, my target is that at the top, and inside this all the other thing that's happening is noise, then you, my friend, is becoming a trader. Now if you see the price action, you will see the stock consolidated, but it was a brutal fall at that area. Definitely it filled the gap, and then again it consolidated in that period for a really long period of time. So you guys can just imagine that I'm just waking up. Of course I was having more trades at that time, but see, this one trade definitely took how many days? Almost a month has passed, and I have gained literally zero out of this trade. Many people might just exit the trade at this point because they think it's boring. Yes, trading is boring, but the most beautiful thing in trading comes after that boring period ends, right? And that patience will pay off if you are doing things in the right way. If you have a setup, A plus setup, if your mindset is good, if you have back tested everything, if your risk reward is nice, only then you will be able to succeed and move forward in trading. Now let's move forward. Let's see what's happening here. And by the way guys, I'm seeing that not a lot of people are watching my videos, but many are not subscribing to this channel. Over 70% people are not subscribed. Subscribe this video and like this video. Let's aim for 100 likes for this one. Let's go. And you guys can see there is a whole stretch of momentum in this particular stock. It gapped up, definitely gave me some hope that finally it will move up, but then again it was a red candle close. I thought, why it's not moving up, this or that. Of course these thoughts come into the picture, that's a part of the game, but you should not be hasty. You should not make aggressive decisions. You should be calm at the back of your mind towards your trade. Definitely emotions will come. Trading is an emotion, guys. Next day it gives a breakout with even higher momentum, and you guys can see the trade has finally started moving. And guess what? It moves and moves and moves and hits my target, and I have not exited my trade. I'm just waiting to see what happens at this area, because I've been sitting in this trade for a really long period of time, and now finally it has consolidated so much at that area and moved up. So I thought let's maybe wait till this particular area, and you guys won't believe what happened the next day. It went higher. So my 1:2 risk reward ratio converted it to 1 is to 2.5 risk reward ratio. And the next day it went even higher. So yes, almost 1 is to 3. I've exited the trade at that area around. Very beautiful 1 is to 3 risk reward ratio trade exited. Maybe not today, guys, maybe not tomorrow. It might take a week, a month, but if you have a set goal, if you are doing it right, you guys can see the results are amazing. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do. And I hope you enjoyed the analysis. It was simple. Frequently asked question can be that, Apoor, how many time frames you were working on? I was working on two time frames, daily and weekly, in this particular stock, and I was observing day to day movement on the daily time frame, but I executed the trade on a weekly time frame. So that means the execution part is a different story and the observation part is a complete different story. And definitely I wrote every single thing in my journal. Journaling is very important, guys, because it tells you what you did at that time, because you might be doing 1,000 more work in your day, right? Day to day life, who remembers that what you did 1 year ago? But if you just open your journal, start reading from any single point, you will be able to find out that yeah, I did this, I did that, right? So it's very important to journal every single trade. And then it goes to the A plus setup. Setup is the key ingredient. Strategy is the base foundation of anything you do in trading. And after that, once the strategy is set, emotions will take over, and if they are taking over, strategy cannot help you. Trading is an emotion, as I said it every single time in my videos. Focus on how to fix that. Focus on how to create a strategy. But once you do that, backtest that strategy, focus on the time frames, and then comes the emotional part, the psychological part, where you sit in the trade for maybe months, because the starting is always difficult, guys, remember. And maybe today you are just making 2,000, 3,000 sitting for months, right? And you're thinking, I'm not making anything. If you are profitable today, believe me, you will be a very beautiful trader tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel, guys. Every single one of you who enjoyed, like this video and share it with those people who are still struggling to understand the beauty of swing trading, and make sure you send this message to everyone.